What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Talk to me straight, not fake. Back again. Stefan Lorenzo in the gym. Sink or swim. Making it do what it do. You feel me? Yeah. Just like that. Blessings to everybody who watched this video. Much blessings, much respect, much peace, much love. Even the opposite, you know? Much love and respect and peace to you. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum. You heard me? Yeah. In this gym, Fountain of Youth, I stopped doing what I was doing to jump back on YouTube. As I told y'all, I've been lazy. How can I expect the channel to grow if I ain't going live, kicking game, chopping up game, you know, spreading unaware information, uncommon information every other day? How do I expect to grow? You dig? Speaking of growing, man, I'm getting big. I like wearing like sweatshirts when I work out. I'm not the only one like that. A lot of athletes are like that. I wouldn't consider myself a full-fledged. However, I do possess a certain level of athleticism that I tapped into late. A lot of people don't know this. I didn't even tap in to my athleticism till I went to prison. For real. If you know me, if you touch somebody and say, if you know me, you know I didn't tap into my athleticism until, you know, I went to federal prison for the first time. Yeah, my early 20s. Most of them in my family are athletic, especially on my mother's side. Well, hell, even my father's side. Yeah, my father, he was a wrestler in high school, baseball player, very athletic in high school. You know, he didn't stick with that throughout his life, and that was one of his downfalls. Talk bad about pops or nothing, but that was one of his downfalls. Hopefully that won't be one of mine. Man, you really got to stay in the gym, man, 'cause the food, like Fat Boy SSE said, this food be seasoned. Shit be seasoned. Shit be seasoned. One day soon, I'm gonna show y'all my full workout. Like, I'm gonna bring y'all in the gym and just had a cameraman and just give y'all like my full workout. You know, I haven't displayed that yet. That's one of the ace in the holes I kind of been saving. But yeah, though, if you coming up in here, I'm good, brother Edie. Assalamu alaikum. If you a brother, Saya, I believe that's a man's name. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Excuse me, forgive me if I'm wrong. See y'all coming up in here. We got 5 people in here right now. That means we should have 5 likes. You know, we got 5 people in here. We should have 5 likes. It is. I'm not here for a monetary gain. You understand? Come on here on YouTube and go live. I'm teaching. I'm reflecting. I'm speaking to y'all, but I'm also speaking to myself. So can we just put some respect on the live? When you coming up in here, you see I'm live. Even if I'm not live, you watching any of my videos, any of my content, especially on YouTube, make sure like button. Can you dig it? I know you can. But yeah, though, so I'm kind of in cruise right now. I got a new movie set to film in November. We're supposed to film in October, but I knew that was gonna be late. Well, I didn't know. So I'm just prepping, conditioning for that, making sure I'm on point for that. Just trying to stay in the gym, keep my mind right. Idle mind's the devil's playground. I've been slacking on my reading. I have been slacking on my reading. I've been studying, listening to things, but it's not the same as reading. I've been slacking on my reading, so I do need to tighten up on that, you know? Another thing I've been slacking on, while we speaking on, I'm gonna go ahead and give a testimony. Should I have a testimony? Touch somebody and say, should I give a testimony? All right, then I'm gonna let that be. But yeah, though, man. While I'm on here, I want to talk about some gym etiquette. Yeah, some gym etiquette. This is for the men. When you in the gym, in today's time, 2024 and beyond, the type of etiquette that I believe you should have. Conduct yourself as a man in the gym. Let me disclaimer. Prior to certain experiences that I had in the gym with women, I did not possess this knowledge. You understand? But my experiences were conducive to me possessing this knowledge. Okay, men, when y'all come in the gym, don't ever approach a woman in the gym. Do not ever approach a woman in the gym unless one of two things. Unless she approaches you first or gives you some sort of definite signal that she wants you to approach her. I mean, constant eye contact, and even that can be misleading, but constant eye contact, constant eye contact, constantly getting out of bounds, but even that can be misleading. Or, like there has to be something there, and it has to be real, because if not, like, man, you put yourself in a position to be embarrassed in public. It's happened to me. Tell somebody and say, it's happened to me. It's happened to me. What am I referring to? It's like you want to leave, and it took me a few times to catch on. How many times I've been in the gym, and it's women in the gym, close kinds to me, and they're dressed extremely scantily. They're dressed very revealing. They're not leaving hardly anything to the mat. Very voluptuous, right? And it seems as though you thinking like she poking her butt out or whatever, poking her derriere out for you, and she is. But really, it's like it's a mindfuckery going on there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's dressed like most of the women that come to them dressed scantily. They do that on purpose to get attention from men. They want you to say something to them just so you down. Now, if you a nigga that care about rejection, that's double hard for you. I'm not a brother. I don't really care about rejection because it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. It falls back. Everything falls back to math. But yeah, just like these women will, back in the day especially, but women still do it nowadays. But once they start changing, they switched it up a little bit. When Walmart stopped being like 24 hours, when Walmart changed hours of operation, it got weird. Because I remember like back in the day when Walmart was 24 hours, no matter what city in, you go into Walmart at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? You see women in there with nothing on. You know what I'm saying? It's like that now, except they doing it daytime. You dig? And they doing it in the gym. So save yourself dignity, bro. Do not say nothing. I don't want y'all approaching none of these women in the gym. Do not say nothing to none of these women in the gym. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, the more you can get her to say something to you first. And from my experience, the way I seen that's able to happen is that the more she's scantily dressed, especially if she's near you, don't pay her any attention and go as ape shit, as crazy as you can in your workout. And don't even look at her. Like, lower your gaze. Like Allah say in the Quran, lower your gaze, guard your modesty. Astaghfirullah, I know I'm using hey man, R.I.P. Sinful to P, man, because that's something, even though I'm Muslim, right? The Quran and the Islamic teachings, they can be applied to the playeristic lifestyle. Most definitely. Oh, most definitely. They can be applied to the playeristic lifestyle. The teachings that are based in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam can be applied to the playeristic lifestyle. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking my faith with me in anything that I do. Yes, Allah forgive me. Allah says men who will mix something good with something bad, but there are cases for Allah to judge, inshallah. Right? So, back up. Don't say nothing to these women in the gym. And if I went around, I think it's kind of weird. I wouldn't do that. Like, go around and show y'all how the women are dressed in the gym. But bruh, like, it's out there, bruh. It's out there. You heard? And I understand women want attention. Like, women need attention. Y'all have to have attention. Y'all have to have attention. The attention of a man. This is y'all have to have, but it's like, it's almost like they be wanting to do the Instagram shit in real life. You know, they be wanting to do the Instagram shit in real life. And you know the crazy thing? I said this before, but you know the craziest thing? The few times, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Touch somebody and say, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've only got approached by women in the gym maybe 7 or 8 times. It's only happened to me 7 or 8 times. And I didn't only smash something out the gym maybe 2 or 3 times. You heard me? And I didn't only charged something out the gym probably only twice. You understand what I'm saying? Why did I say that? I'm saying that to let y'all know that, hey, you know, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Also, to let y'all know, like, anytime I come on here and I tell y'all about my experiences, especially with anything, but especially women, there's no cap in that. There's no cap at all in that. It is all real. So, yeah, back to where we were. Yeah, man. You young brothers, you young players, man, get her to say something to you first in that gym. Don't you say nothing to her first. Nah, don't you even look at her first. Don't you catch her. Nah, you get her to get out of pocket. You get her to get out of bounds. You understand what I'm saying? Because I give you an example. I'm gonna go ahead and happen to me. One time. Like where I was at, I think I was in Atlanta. Man, I was at the LA Fitness, this big booty, huge booty, like what, gangbanger booty, big old hips, big old breasts and face. And this joint was big, and she was sweating, all working right next to me. Like we had the squat rack, she right next to me, right? Like thong all up her ass, sweatpants, hella tight. No, she didn't have sweatpants, she had like these tights, like white tights with like a thong up her ass. You understand what I'm saying? And I called her like, you know, I thought she was looking at me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She was, you heard? And I didn't say nothing to her right off the rip. But when I did make my move, and I was very respectful, when I did make my move, she basically shut me down real quick. Real quick. And she didn't do it in no nice way neither. She shut me down like I was ugly. She shut me down like I was smelling like, you know what I mean? Shit. She shut me down like I had shit on me. You feel me? You did? And I'm not everybody's cup of tea, I know that. But in hindsight, the only real reason to brought that, I believe, and I could be wrong, was to pump herself up and make herself feel good. Like, yeah, look at this fine ass nigga gonna try to say something to me in the motherfucking, who this nigga think he is? Fuck this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So even with a woman giving you eye contact in the gym, you gotta be careful with that, you know? And again, I'm teaching this because I know a lot of you brothers are not thick-skinned like me. A lot of you brothers don't handle rejection well. A lot of you brothers don't know it's a numbers game. So to prevent you brothers' pride being hurt, a lot of you brothers have pride. Me personally, I don't really have no pride. Yeah, pride ain't never done a goddamn thing for me. I ain't too. Yeah, but no. Some of you brothers have an issue with pride, man. So I'm trying to save y'all, you know, some trouble. You know? Yeah. Don't say nothing to that broad in the gym. Make her say something to you, man. Make her say something to you. You know? Another thing is, y'all would not believe, if I just wanted to fuck women Like if I just wanted to have a bunch of sex, man, I would have so many women. Yo, if I just wanted to have sex, if I was purely out to wet my dick, to get my dick wet, yeah, let me get a little vulgar here. Let me get a little vulgar with y'all. If I was purely out, if Stefan Lorenzo was purely out merely to wet his dick, do you know how many women he would have? But no, I require more. Now, have I been beat out my dick a couple times? Yes. 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 You know how men lie to women? Women lie to men more. Women I've had in the past couple years promised me this and promised me that, promised me this and promised me that. If I would only some of this, and I ain't talking about the fist. But they were liars, man. Beautiful liars, beautiful bums. That's why, as the saying goes, if I can't count it, I can't count it. You know, I'm gonna make a woman stand on some principles. You know, show me you messed up by me. Show me you want to build with me. Show me I can trust you. You did? Show me I can trust you, baby. You know, like right now, I got 2 women in my life. That's it, 2. You know, it's one, she kind of come through here, there, but I can't really count on her like that. And she ain't really let me preside. So, you know what I mean? I have feelings for her, but it's not like that because shit, out of sight, out of mind. So I really only have 2 women in my life. I love these women, you know? Each one of them has their own space. And I only want one more woman. I only want one more. I get one more woman in my life that's accepting of my lifestyle in totality, that understands what I want in life, that, you know, understands where I want to go, and, you know, wants to be my helpmate to get me there. After that, I'm done. I'm done, homie. I'm done. 3, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You know? Who knows? I may even get married one day. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not saying... At some point, I am going to become immersed in the religion of Al-Islam, the lifestyle of Al-Islam. At some point, you know, at some point, I am going to do away with my haram, forbidden acts, forbidden lifestyle choices. And I'm going to do things completely Islamically as possible. You know, not halfway Islamically. You know, Allah forgive me. I know I'm guilty of this as a Muslim. A lot of times the Islam that I do practice is when it's conducive to my lifestyle, when it's convenient to my lifestyle. Allah forgive me. You know, in Islam, we don't really do testimonials. I'm just letting y'all in on that because it's a lot of other Muslim brothers who share the same desires. You know, like we desire the deen. We desire the deen, but in a skewed street nigga way. You know? And you know, the brothers from Philly, the New York, the brothers from DC, the brothers from Atlanta, the brothers from LA, they can attest to this. You know, a lot of Muslim brothers, we want the deen, but in a skewed street nigga sort of way. You know, so it takes time to outgrow that. And by a little bit, I'm outgrowing that. You know? It's like now, my nigga, I don't even like going to the club. I don't even like going to the club. I almost sometimes, unless it's like really, really, you know, really a vibe, you know, it's really some fly, you know, beautiful, sexy, independent, infinite-minded women up in there, some real gentlemen, players up in there. Other than that, because type of functions be so few and far in between, no matter what city you in. And then even that, it's like, my nigga, the club. I've been clubbing since I was 13, 14 years old. Literally, no kizzy. No kizzy. Touch somebody and say, no kizzy. You know, so that shit get old. It's about maturing and going forward. And then in the club, it's just me trying to prove I ain't broke to a bunch of niggas and bitches that's broke. You feel me? And so, just on some real player shit, I ain't never pulled nothing worth having out the club. Let me think. The only woman that I think was halfway something that I pulled out the club, I was 6 years old. It was a girl named Melina Belpena, Dominican chick. I pulled her at y'all from Orlando, Florida, y'all know about this back in the Caribbean Sunshine Lounge, right there next to the old Howard Johnson on West Pine Hills Road. Yeah, I pulled her there one night for Jamaica Me Crazy, yeah, you know? And then even with her, I was too young to really understand what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about Melina one day soon. One day soon, I'm gonna tell y'all the story about Melina, man. But yeah, Melina, I think she was like 24. But yeah, though, shout out to Melina, baby, if you see this. I'm talking about Dominican Melina. You stayed in Kissimmee. Your mama was a black Dominican. She had the pro. She couldn't stand my ass. And every time I used to come over there, you used to make me chicken and plantains, the sweet ones. You heard me? Dominican style. I miss you, baby. The mouth was awesome. But it don't compare to what I'm getting at. Oh, snaps. Anyway, yeah. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. I was gonna go an hour on here, but I don't think y'all ready for that, man. Until y'all really start coming through with the support, coming through, with the likes. I don't ask for money. Money is great, but I don't ask for that. I don't even have my Cash App on here. We're gonna get there though soon, really soon. I'm gonna be doing consultations soon. Everything we just building. So look, anything I've said in this video that you found informative, comical, hell, even disrespectful, share it. When God creates, he makes no mistakes. Stuff is stuff lit.